I often get asked the question, do I have a slip and fall case? And the first question I ask is, did you fall? And that's where you start. But then the next question you have to ask is, did you fall because of the negligence of another? Let's take this example of a grocery store. Because falls happen in grocery stores all the time. And just because a person falls in a grocery store does not mean they absolutely have a slip and fall case. Have they slipped? Have they fallen? Yes. But then the question is who was responsible for that slip? Maybe it was the responsibility of the person that was actually walking. Maybe it was the responsibility of somebody else. Maybe it was the responsibility of an employee who didn't do his or her job. So here's an example. You're walking down an aisle and all of a sudden down you go. And it's wet on the ground and you're trying to figure out, why is this wet? And you look down the aisle and you see the employee mopping the aisle. And you look up and you look down and there's no signs anywhere. Well, you would be able to establish that that employee was probably negligent for putting that water on the ground, not providing you notice of that situation so you could avoid the potential of being injured. But then change that scenario a little bit. You're walking down the aisle, you slip, you fall, you've fallen in water, and you don't see where that water came from. Maybe it came from a customer just moments ago that their child spilt some water out of a water bottle and it was just a small puddle of water and you've fallen on that small puddle of water. That doesn't make the store owner responsible for your fall. So the first thing we look at to determine whether a person has a slip and fall is the issue of negligence. Who caused you or what caused you to fall and who's responsible to have prevented that from happening? That's where you first start with whether you have a slip and fall case.